Hi, this is James of Mega Life 21, the hardest hitting internet talk radio station on the planet. And you can find us at www.myspace.com/MegaLife21 or www.youtube.com/MegaLife21. And of course, our flagship website, www.newslettercensored.com, which is where we have the foundation of our entire organization, Newsletter Censored. Subscribe now. Now, this show, or this particular video I should say, is about a very popular, exciting form of gambling, sort of a glorified form of gambling, called the lottery. And in this case, we're talking about the Mega Millions lottery. Now, today's Saturday. What is it now? August 29th?
29. Right up there.
August 29th?
Calendar.
Okay. August 29th, 2009. And on the 28th, which was last night, the Mega Millions was like $330 million. And if they said if there's no winner, it will go up to possibly... No,
somebody won yesterday.
Whoa.
Wait a minute, how many people?
Two.
Two people hogged all that money? I would hope like a dozen people would share all that money. Son of a bitch. Anyway, all right. Well, the odds are astronomical. I want everybody to know. I know you have to.
For a few weeks.
I know you have to be in it to win it.
Right.
The odds are astronomical. Okay, two jabronis. I mean individuals. Won, whatever it was, 330 million. By the way, if you win, don't tell anybody, because you're going to have cousins and relatives coming out of the woodwork that you never knew you had, hitting you up for money. Every bum in creation, and every salesman too. Anyway, this is about the laws, the rules and regulations of the lottery set up by, is it the varying states that are involved, or is it the federal government?
Oh, there's the states.
There's states, okay. And in the case of the Mega Million Dollar lottery, it's several states. Oh, by the way, I forgot. I am broadcasting live at the time of the recording at the Newsletter Censored Research Center in northeastern New Jersey, and I am here with the one and only, my long-time, high-esteemed partner, the Reverend Dr. William J. Eisenman, and Esmeralda, the personal assistant to the Wizard Azibuko. How's everybody doing?
I'm here fine.
Fine.
Esmeralda?
Fine, thank you.
Oh, gee, what enthusiasm. Anyway, oh, your throat is a little... Oh, that's right, the transition of summer turning into autumn, otherwise known as flu season. Gotta watch that. Your throat's not feeling too great. But anyway, the lottery...
Slippery Elm lozenges.
Thayer's Slippery Elm. An old company. There are many other remedies. Organic raw apple cider vinegar.
Zinc.
Ginger, zinc. Yeah, it goes on. Echinacea with golden seal root. Outstanding for your immune system. And olive leaf extract with aleuropin as its natural ingredient. Has killed hepatitis C, Ebola, and the AIDS virus. Amongst that, every known harmful virus, parasite, and bacteria known to man, destroyed it in vitro. So remember that this cold season. Olive leaf extract. Anyway, before I was interrupted and sidetracked here. The states that make the laws for the lottery have certain unfair rules that people are not aware of. Sort of the state government fine print or disclaimers. If you win the lottery, you have a choice of receiving it in one lump sum or what they call annuity.
20-year installments.
Okay, now if you elect to take it in one lump, guess what? You do not only pay for the income tax on that lottery winning, which is probably 30%, but the states take sort of almost like a penalty fee for you wanting your money in one lump. In other words, if you win the Mega Millions, let's say by yourself, and it's $330 million, minus 30% for Uncle Sam, then the states take, like, what do you think a person would get, Reverend Bill, in reality on 330 million?
I don't know, but I would figure somewhere around less than half.
So in other words, the states
Maybe a third.
the states possibly with subtract another third. In other words, the federal government takes their share, which is about a third.
Maybe
Okay.
more.
Maybe more. You never know. Okay. Then the state takes a huge chunk of that. So you might end up with 50% or less.
It's less than 50%, I can tell you that.
Okay, less than 50% of the winnings of 330
If
million.
you take a lump sum.
If you take the lump sum. Now, if you want to receive the entire winnings, which let's just say it's 330 million, you have to take it in installments over 20 years. Anything can happen between now and 20 years. You can get killed. You can get sick and drop dead. You may not. So in other words, you can't say 330 million. Now after taxes, I'm going to invest the whole thing and start making all these plans. This is the fine print. This is the so-called disclaimer that our wonderful state governments, which are no better or worse, possibly worse, because local governments are usually more corrupt than, federal government. This is what they do.
Not according to Republicans.
Not according to Republicans.
No, they like everything at the local level. That's what Reagan did. Devolution.
They like it at the local level because it shrinks government.
Closer to the people.
It shrinks government.
Yeah.
And they don't have to pay as many taxes, the rich. Anything to reduce their tax burden,
Yeah.
the rich. Well, to me, the
That
taxes...
improves the economy, though.
Well, taxes
Don't
on
they say that?
taxes on the rich is not a burden. But anyway, this is the lottery scam. It sounds very similar to free market capitalism and, private sector, businesses, retail, the disclaimer, the fine print. Now the state governments have a disclaimer and fine print. With the lottery, people don't realize it. You don't get that lump sum. I don't think it's really fair for things to get taxed twice, like inheritance and
I don't think lotteries should be taxed at all.
No.
I mean, that's like chance. That's like once in a million, a million years. Once in a lifetime thing. Why you want to tax it?
Yeah, well, but the
It's
thing...
not strictly speaking income. You understand? Income is something that happens every week for a specific amount of time.
Okay.
But this is a one-time winning. It's not income.
Yeah, that's true. Now, I noticed you made a comment, Reverend Bill, about lowering taxes for the rich and the elitists is good for the economy when the rich
that's
don't.
what they say.
When the rich don't pay taxes. Interesting.
That's what they say,
It's good
but
for
it's
the
not
econ-
worked.
Is that based on the trickle-down economics bullshit of Ronald Reagan?
It's based on the fact that the rich wanting to keep what they have. And to do that, they will propagandize. They will tell you things you want to hear.
Yeah, well,
It
that's
has
what
been
it is.
said since Reagan's times and even before, but it never was as strong as it was under Reagan. But if you have high taxes on the rich,
Right.
it will slow the economy.
Really.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
Now, Reagan lowered the taxes on the rich, etc., etc. The economy was so-so. Clinton raises the taxes on the rich. The economy is off like gangbusters, and then there's a surplus at the end of his term in the deficit. There ain't no deficit.
Well, under Truman and
Then we got G.W. Bush and his tax cuts for the rich.
well, that's
And what happened?
a nightmare.
A nightmare. That's exactly what happened.
Okay.
And history, of course, if you look back on history, after
Right.
the war, World War II, you saw that when the taxes were high on the rich, 90, 91%, the economy was gangbusters.
Gangbusters.
Yes.
like during Truman and Eisenhower.
That's
Okay, we
what-
got to take a break here.